Okay, so in this problem, it says a bakery would like you to recommend how many loaves of its famous marble rye bread to bake at the beginning of the day. Each loaf costs the bakery $2 and can be sold for $7. Leftover loaves at the end of each day are donated to charity. Research has shown that the probability for the demands of 25, 50, and 75 loaves are 35%, 20%, and 45% respectively. Make a recommendation for the bakery to bake 25, 50, or 75 loaves. So for this problem, we need to focus on profit. So the formula that we need to look at is the expected monetary value, which is the same thing as the mean, equals the sum of x times the probability of x. In this question, x is going to equal your profit. So for each one of these, to get the profit, it is sales minus the cost. Okay, sales minus cost. So let's look at scenario 1. In scenario 1, let's say we're going to make 25 loaves. Okay, what's going to happen if we make 25 loaves and then we have several scenarios? Let's see what would happen if the demand is 25. And remember, the probability of the demand being 25 is 35%. So we need to keep that in mind here. So the demand of 25, all right, so we have 25 customers coming in. So the sales would be 25 times 7. Minus, well, we made 25 loaves, so we made 25, and those 25 loaves, they cost $2 to make. So 25 times 7 minus 25 times 2 would equal 125. And the probability of the demand being 125 is 35%. So this is xi, and this is p of xi. Then if we're still in scenario 1, but what if we made 25 loaves and we had a demand of 50? In other words, 50 customers come in. So we only made 25, so we can only sell 25. Minus, we only made 25 loaves, so we only have the cost of 25 loaves. So that's basically going to be still 125, because that's all we can make, because we only made 25 loaves. And that is xi, and then the probability here, it says it was 20%. Now the demand of 75 is going to be the same thing. We only can sell what we make, and we only made 25. And the cost of those 25 is 5. So we still are at the limit of making 125. So the probability is 45%. So there is xi, and there is p of xi. So EMV would equal 125 times 0.35 plus 125 times 0.20 plus 125 times 0.45. And so if you add those up, the expected monetary value is going to, of making 25 loaves is $125. Okay, so now we're going to do scenario 2 and we're going to make 20 loaves. So if we make, we're going to make 50 loaves. If we make 50 loaves and the demand is 25, then we sold 25 at $7, but the cost of what we made 50 and it cost, I believe, $2 to make. That's what it told us in the problem. So that would leave us making a profit of $75. And the probability here of the demand being that is 35%. Now, if we had a demand of 50, then we made 50, so we can sell all those 50 minus the cost to make those 50 would give us a profit of $250, and the probability of the demand being 50 is 20%. And then the last one, if we have a demand of 75, we only can sell what we made. We can't sell more than that. And so we are at our limit here. So it doesn't matter if the demand's 75, I can't sell that if I only made 50. So the probability is 45%. So this is X and this is P of X. And so the expected monetary value would be $188.75. Okay, so scenario 3, we're going to make, what if we made 75 loaves? So if we made 75, but only 25 people came in, that would be 25 times 7 minus we made 75, so the cost of the 75. And so that would leave us with an expected monetary, with a profit of $25. And there's X and there's P of X. And then for the demand of 50, if we sold 50, but we made 75 loaves, so we'd have to subtract the cost of all of those loaves. So that would be $200 for profit. And the probability that the demand would be 50 is 20%. All right, the last one, a demand of 75. Well, if we made 75, we can sell them all minus the cost of all. And that would be $375 for our profit. And then our probability of the demand being 75 is 45%. So our expected monetary value would equal 25 times 0.35 plus 200 times 0.20 plus 375 times 0.45, and that would come to $217.50. So which one would have the highest expected monetary value? Well, it looks like the scenario 3, because you your expected monetary value is the highest there, so you will get more value there compared to the other two. Let me know if you have any questions.